Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy Proftrof and we're back with another Ink Tank video. This is Ben 10 vs Greenlight and how Ben wins without Alien X, which I'm really interested about. So let's check it out.
What's Benno doing up there? Sounds like a war zone.
Ben has control of Alien X.
Boy,
Okay.
you guys make this take a break from YouTube thing impossible to stay true to. What's up guys, it's your boy the Floating Blue Skull Man, and a typical YouTuber trope I myself have not had a chance to say until now is I wasn't gonna make this video, but
Yo, that shit fire.
first of all, I never wanted to make one of these hype train videos that have a limited amount of relevancy and are more of a freestyle and vlog-like, rather than polished scripting and editing. I like each video on this channel to be a nicely packaged project, so something like this is a bit out of line for me. But by God, did I get more requests for this video in such a short amount of time than I've ever gotten before. So I figured, screw it, I got some things to say. It took me a while to figure out exactly how I wanted to frame this video, and whether or not I do it alone. But I believe the best way to go about it is to point out all the feats and abilities about Ben Tennyson that I often feel get overlooked. Which is why from here on out, I will not be mentioning Alien X at all. In fact, I'm going to be focusing more on Ben Tennyson as a character and the Omnitrix as a whole. Many tend to look at each isolated alien and compare and contrast their feats, but each transformation is just a puzzle piece in the fearsome hero of heroes known as Ben Tennyson. So I'm just gonna dive into this and see where this monologue takes me, and hopefully I can bring to light a new way to think about Ben Tennyson as a combatant. The way Death Battle typically works is the character is brought to their fullest potential for the battle, and all of their options are considered, so long as their ability and or weaponry in question was not temporary or situation dependent. So equipment like the Poultice Altiari or Scourge's enhancements are not a factor. What is a factor is Ben's Omnitrix, and all of its features. We'll begin with the Master Control. To the average fan, this instantly brings to mind the 4 main advantages to having Master Control. These are: 1. The Master Control allows Ben to have access to every single alien in his database, which clocks around 1,912 different
Okay, so one of you guys commented in one of my last videos that at the end of the series Ben 10 only had like 80 to 90 aliens he was able to transform in. Bam! No, he didn't. You see? Because I show on the screen.
Transformations. 2. Ben can be any of these transformations instantly with a thought, so there is no need for him to touch the dial. 3. Ben can remain any of these transformations for an unlimited amount of time, so there is no need to worry about him timing out.
He's been stink-butt for hours. Give it a rest, dweeb. I'll take it easy.
Yo, I forgot about that thing.
1 millisecond. Time's up.
And 4. Ben can switch from alien to alien without having to return to his human form. These 4 foundational features, try saying that 5 times fairly fast fluently, allow Ben to be extremely versatile with his entire arsenal of transformations, and take full advantage of every power the Omnitrix has to offer with ease. What people tend to overlook is that Ben is a natural when it comes to fighting. He is incredibly athletic, ambidextrous with both close-ranged and long-ranged weaponry, is a master at parkour, trained by the plumbers, martial artists, simulations, and countless missions in the field.
God damn, bro.
Ben can be extremely tactical with his battle strategies.
You pathetic imbeciles!
Like everybody didn't see that coming.
No!
Ben figured out Darkstar's plan and told me what to do.
People think I'm not paying attention.
What's that
but I
dude
am.
blushing?
My 98 is starting to feel really weak.
And has strong field leadership over his personal team and the respect of many civilizations and ecosystems across the universe.
There is no reason the wielder of the Omnitrix should have to bother himself with petty matters such as this. I apologize for wasting your time, Mr. Tennyson.
It's all good.
And at this point, across the multiverse. This is shown against adversaries such as Agrigor, Dagon, Malware, Ultimate Kevin, and of course, Vilgax. Ben has been able to shine as those battles typically deal with Ben in his A-game. A lot of the times, Ben's, for lack of a better word, mercy, is mistaken for incompetence. But there are very memorable times where Ben enters a berserker state of rage and has been shown to fight incredibly dirty, sometimes with the intention to kill.
You killed them! I absorbed them.
You don't remember me? You don't remember my name? Why my name? My mama didn't name me up.
What is that from? What is that?
What's my name?
Kevin, who was currently a
yes.
mutated amalgam
Jesus.
of all 32 of his active transformations at the time, and would have gone through with it if it wasn't for Gwen, who he had just beaten in their own battle hours earlier.
Know why you lost? Because you care about not hurting me, and that's exactly why you can't do what it takes to deal with Kevin.
He later did the same thing in an alternate version of the future, except he didn't kill him this time because he's technically a police officer and arrests him by trapping him in a null void egg. Ever since age 10, when Ben first unlocked the Master Control, he has been shown to be extremely clever with his unlimited access to the Omnitrix, changing nearly every second, never hesitating, never stopping, constantly becoming the alien he wants and doing exactly what he wants to do before changing yet again. At the end of Omniverse, we see him changing at an even faster rate. So with everything we've mentioned before, I wonder how creative Death Battle is going to be with how Ben utilizes his Master Control.
Would they use like 3 aliens, Heat Blast, the Forearms, and Alien X, right? Did they use anyone? Oh, they used the Way Big as well.
What I'm mostly
and the
looking
small guy
for
for
is
1 second
combining
for a
his
comedy
alien's
relief.
abilities. And no, I don't mean fusions. I mean taking all of Ben's feats that he's done with all of his aliens.
So this was before the actual video.
And having
That's
him
pretty funny.
perform them second after second with Ben's rapid transformations,
pretty funny.
while in his fight to kill Berserker state.
I've come too far. I've lost too much to be stopped now.
I'm talking switching into Jet Ray, who can reach speeds fast enough to enter hyperspace and aim right at Hal, and right before impacting switching into Way Big or Cannonbolt, or perhaps shifting into Big Chill and phasing through him, then transforming into Diamond Head. And he can be Nanomech and do you know the Ant-Man thing, the Ant-Man and the Thanos.
Don't,
thing.
please. Don't.
Endgame. I'm also very interested in seeing how Chromastone or feedback might interact with Hal's light constructs. Maybe using
They don't, bro. Dude, this is fucking hilarious. My guy's like, I am so excited to see how many of his aliens Dead Battle uses. Meanwhile, Dead Battle's like, Alien X, bro.
Clockwork to stop
That's
time
funny as
and
fuck.
take off Hal's ring and then, I don't know, vaporize him with atomics. Echo can multiply himself up to 1,000, so he can do that, turn all of the Echoes back into 1,000 Bens, have each Ben turn into 1,000 Gravitax, and create 1,000 black holes, and, well, that actually probably wouldn't be good for the solar system, but he could do it. Or just turn into 1,000 different aliens, or bundle them up and be more strategic. Couple hundred Way-Bigs to set up a perimeter, Clockworks doing field recon, Jet Rays to catch
can
the
die without
strays, and in
consequences.
battle, hell, anybody you want. But let's jump back to the Omnitrix again, because there are still things I want to go over, such as
Okay.
the fact that the Omnitrix actually has an incredibly advanced AI. Ben has been able to talk to his Omnitrix before, but it never really felt like anything but typical robot speak.
Hello? Omnitrix, is that you?
Genetic code splicing error. Should we attempt to repair?
Yeah. Let's do it.
But then there's the time where Ben was sent to the Null Void while his hand was still stuck on Earth, long story, and the Omnitrix temporarily took control of his hand with obvious self-awareness and intelligence. Then there's the fact that Ben is so trusting in the Omnitrix having his back that he fully believes that it will not allow him to die. And thankfully, he's right.
I always figured the Omnitrix had a failsafe that wouldn't let me die, and sure enough, it kicked in right when the Big Bang started. Gave me just the alien I needed. It always seems to give me the right alien, even when I want something else. Guess I should stop fighting it. It seems to know me better than me.
The clearest example is when Ben, in human form, has the literal universe explode in his face, and he doesn't do a single thing to react to it. The Omnitrix does. It not only makes sure that he survives, but keeps transforming him through different aliens until he is able to overpower the force of the Big Bang and project it outwards like an attack. Ben Tennyson did a literal Big Bang Kamehameha. Ben has also died before as Chromastone, but was regenerated as Diamond Head. Although this may be a trait of Chromastone and not the Omnitrix itself, I can see Chromastone being a big player in Ben's battle against Hal Jordan. So it's nice to note that there are two different failsafes that won't allow Ben to die as Chromastone. So there you have it. I've thought of a ton of different alien feats that I wanted to mention.
Yo, can you all imagine how disappointed this dude was when he saw the actual battle, the actual Dead Battle? Jesus Christ.
But I really wanted to give the focus to Ben and the Omnitrix this time. If you really want to know more about Ben and his transformations, I got well, a ton of videos you should definitely check out. But I will say, I am absolutely, incredibly, unapologetically thrilled that Ben Tennyson has finally made his way into Death Battle. I can't believe that Ben 10 is getting this second wave of relevancy on the internet lately. and it warms my heart to know that so many people thought of me once this announcement was made. It does get a bit overwhelming sometimes whenever people just see me as the Ben 10 guy, but there was a period of time not too long ago where being known as that would just not be taken seriously and probably disregarded. It's an honor to leave my impact on the fandom. Thank you, Death Battle, for giving our hero another few minutes in the limelight. I can assure you it's a huge deal to the fandom, and I can't wait to see how this battle turns out. And yes, I will be doing a response video a few days after the battle comes out. Even if I agree with everything that happens, I know there's going to be things I wish I said in this video, and there's probably going to be things in the battle that I might have done differently, so it'd be cool to play around with the idea. Until then, thank you for watching the video. You can stay up to date with all of my projects on my social medias and join the page.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that was pretty fucking fun. I didn't know Ben was that big of a badass without the Omnitrix. I started watching the old series recently. Like, I've seen the first couple of episodes. It's as good as I remember it. Kind of a little childish, but that's what I'd expect. I didn't want to jump straight into the fucking new Ben 10 series without, you know, refreshing my memory on the old one. So I started from the bottom, now we're here. Okay, whatever. That was Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. How Ben 10 wins without Alien X. Do you think he can win without Alien X? Do you think he wins with Alien X? Let me know now. Let me know down in the comments after we've seen all this information piled up about Ben 10's capabilities. I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a nice day.